Hey, hello. Today I want to do a little something different. I want to talk about my process to create ideas and topics for both my articles and my video. It's 5 steps: reading, taking notes, creating an outline or a draft, running it through AI, and then recording it. And then there's a whole bunch of post production, but that's either here or there. Here's what I do. So first, I have a ton of newsletters, Substacks, Medium articles, a lot of other resources that I read on a daily basis, and I gather ideas. And so I have GoodNotes in my iPad. I always have my iPad with me. And what I have is a notebook that is physically write down ideation, ideas, little sparks that come to me when I'm reading. This way, I don't have to worry about getting sidetracked, ending up with 50 tabs open. I have my notebook. And so from those ideas, I look at the top 10 that I need to expand on. So I do two things. For articles, I try to think to personal stories that I can share so that you get to know me a little better. And it helps to solidify some of the lessons that I'm trying to teach, that you can see it's based on real experience, authenticity, whatever you want to call it. And then the second thing that I do is just create like a headline for the video. I never have more than 10 on the videos that I want to record. And the reason why is because I found that I get way too overwhelmed if I have more than 10. I can work on those 10, and once they're off the list, I replace them with the next one. Whereas stories, personal stories, if it sparks a story, I actually have a Notion ideation board that is just all for personal stories. And I had gotten that tip a long time ago because everything is content, no matter how small. Then once I'm done with the ideation, I need to work on the outline. For articles, of course, it's a whole written. I have the outline and then I add in the pieces. For scripts, I usually just do a rough outline and then I talk through that process itself. And I was like really hone up on. So then once that is done, whether it's an outline for a video or an article, that's when I bring in ChatGPT. I like ChatGPT. Sometimes I'll bounce with Claude too. But I've been using Chatty for so long that it literally knows my voice and what's important to me. So what I do is I have a prompt and it's just like basically, here's the story, here's the topic. This is the point I'm trying to make. Can you review it and give me suggestions on the flow and if it can be improved? And so then what happens is I will look at those. I'll look at like all of those suggestions that it gives me and see if it works or not. Now, if I'm doing it with a script, I actually just put that in there and say, here are the points that I'm trying to make, or here is how I want to say something. Is there a way to improve it, or am I missing something? So it's basically my proofreader and my editor to let me know things that I can change. And once I make those changes, then I go ahead and I put the article into play, whether it's on Medium or on my own website, the Digital Navigator HQ. If it has to be part of a workshop, anything that's written, I totally solidify in ChatGPT and then I move it to where it needs to go, Substack, wherever. But for video, what I do for that is I have, what's it called? PromptSmart, which is a teleprompter. And I will put the outline of that in there so that it helps to guide me when I'm creating the video. I now do my recording in Descript because, again, the AI part of it makes it so easy to record, makes it so easy to edit. And I could add like fancy little things like little title screens and captions and call outs and B-roll and not have to spend hours and hours. I used to use Camtasia, but it's not as intuitive. And especially for someone who's concentrating more on putting the content out, in the most authentic way, I found that Descript is the for me. So there it is. 5 steps is I read and ideate, then I create stories and outlines. I have my AI helper to help me proof it and really tidy it up. And then I go ahead and republish it or I record it. In the description, I will put the different tools that I use. I found that I've really tried to not overuse tools anymore because it just isn't something that I want to mess with anymore, or it isn't something that I think is necessary anymore. So there you have it. That's my quick process on how I am creating both written articles, workshops, and videos. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe because part of my thing is also to promote myself and to get better at marketing. So there's the pitch.